Hey ladies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Priscilla and this is Her Faith Walk. Thank you so much for coming today. If you are a new visitor, I appreciate you for checking in and I hope you enjoy your first video. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for all your support and watching my videos each week. So this video is a little different. I'm filming from a different location, kind of. I'm actually facing the area that my back is usually to. And so I decided to just record a little differently today. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's on my phone today. I'm going to show you my favorite apps because I'm going to be cleaning up my phone soon. And I just want to show you what stuff I'll definitely be keeping. I'm excited to share this with you all. All right, so before we jump in, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe, especially if you're a person that loves faith-based lifestyle and wellness content. And then also hit that notification bell because that will tell you when new videos come out. It'll send you a notification, an alert. So you definitely want to do that. So I thank you all again for being here and let's go ahead and jump in. Okay, so today we're going to start with games, the apps that I love on my phone. And I use games mainly to unwind and mainly to just take my mind off of things in the evenings after a hardworking day or after just life in general. One of my favorite games is Bejeweled Classic. And so I love Bejeweled. Bejeweled is fun because it's basically like a game where you have diamonds and stones falling down. And a lot of the times they can make combos. And when you make combos, your score goes up. And then you can also make your own combos where you're matching the stones with each other. And then you get points for that. And so it's a classic. If you haven't played Bejeweled, you definitely should check it out. Wordscapes is another great game. I love Wordscapes because I'm opening it up so you can see it now, but you usually get 6 letters. And with those 6 letters, you have to make words. So for instance, I already created the word pie. And so that has already put itself on the crossword puzzle looking chart, I guess I should say. And so it's pretty fun. And I love to play that. It does get you thinking, but it's still relaxing. I also love to play Cooking Madness, and Cooking Madness is fun because it kind of reminds me of the cooking games like back in the day that you would play on your desktop computer. And with Cooking Madness, I'm cooking fish, I'm cooking steak and hamburgers and giving people drinks and cupcakes. And my goal is to make sure that my customers don't get angry with me. And so it's a fun little game. It makes me, really have that hand-eye coordination going on. And you should definitely check it out because it is a fun game. There are 2 other games I want to share with you. So Match 3D is a fun game as well. And I have it paused, but I'll press play. So you have all these objects on the surface here. And what you have to do is you have to make matches. All right. And as you go along and as you make these matches, your score goes up and you have time to make all of these matches. You want to try to stay within it because otherwise you're going to lose the round. But that's just to show you what you're doing with that game. It's a fun app. Hand-eye coordination is definitely something you need, and I enjoy it a lot. Water Sort Puzzle is another app. Water Sort Puzzle is all about getting one color liquid into its one tube. Now, when you start, all of the liquids, as you can see, are mixed up. And so what you're going to do is, like, for instance, let's see, you want to put the red in one. You want to put the gray in one. You want to put that red in that red one that you're already making. And then you're just going to go ahead and continue on. And so I'm stuck right now. So I would probably do something else, like make the blue, for instance, and put the blue there and then put the gray in here. So you kind of get the gist of that game. It's a lot of fun. It makes you think. You have to pause, think about it, but it's nothing too heavy for your time when you're just trying to relax. So those are some great games. I have many more on here, but I wanted to definitely show you those. Okay, so next we're going to go on to photo and video editing. And photo and video editing software or apps are very important for me because I'm a content creator. And so there are certain apps that I definitely use on a daily basis and that I keep on my phone. So one app that I use, or two apps that I use, are Airbrush and Makeup Plus. And those basically make it so that the imperfections on my face, they're gone. Wrinkles, maybe the appearance of those is gone. I really don't mess with that type of stuff. I want it to look like me, but sometimes acne can be annoying. And so I may airbrush that out. And so those are just those type of apps that kind of enhance your look. Also, there is Lightroom. Lightroom is pretty cool, and also Snapseed, because it puts filters or presets over your images to make them come out in different colors and different shades and stuff like that. And so it's pretty cool. Visco, I believe that's the way you pronounce it. I know you can upload your photos on there in your account, but you can also do some editing with your photos as well. So I keep that on standby. But to be honest, I don't use it that much, so I'll probably get rid of it. And then Eraser. Eraser is an interesting app because sometimes you want the background out of a picture, and Eraser is just a good app to do that. Now, I want to show you something else. Canva. Canva is my love. I love Canva, especially as a content creator. So Canva is perfect for creating graphics. It's perfect for, actually, you can do some editing of videos in it. I definitely would still use another video software, but you can do that now. You can also edit pictures. And so it's just a really great app. And the reason why I also mention Canva is because, again, you can edit your pictures. So they have like a background effect tool that it will remove the background from your picture. And that's actually on the Plus account, but the free account has a lot of resources on it as well. So if you need like a graphic design, a beginner graphic design software, go ahead and download Canva. You won't be disappointed. Go to canva.com. You'll really like it. And I'll just show you all quickly what my Canva looks like. So I have all my graphics in here. And as you can see, I'm just always creating stuff. And so stuff is still loading. So I love Canva, and you can make things in all different shapes and sizes. So that's definitely good. Okay, now I want to move on to reading. And so I have a few different reading apps, not too many. One that I definitely have is Kindle, and it's paused right now because it was downloading, but Kindle, I'm sure you know what it is. It's for ebooks through Amazon. And so all of my ebooks that I purchased from Amazon are on my Kindle, easily accessible for me to read wherever I want. And so I love having this app, not only on my phone, but also on my tablet and my computer. Also, the Christian Book Reader app. This is in the lines of ChristianApps, but ChristianBook.com is a great website for Christian resources, books, gifts, all that types of stuff. And I use this app because sometimes I buy ebooks from them instead of Amazon. And so this app makes it able so that I can read my books from ChristianBook.com. And so I really like that app. Another reading app that I have is Audible, and Audible is great for audiobooks through Amazon. And so you can get an account, you can get these different credits, I think, and you can buy Audible books from Amazon, and they will play and you can listen to them wherever you are, whenever it's most convenient for you. Next, I want to get into social apps. And so my social apps, I have quite a few because I am a content creator. And the one thing I'll say about social apps, social media apps, is you just have to be careful with how much time you spend on them. So don't get swallowed into the endless black hole of social media. Be mindful of how much you're taking in and when you're on it, and really just how you allow it to affect your life. And I have a blog post that I'm going to link below that's on the Her Faith Walk website that speaks to when you need to take a hiatus or a break from social media. And it's a really good one. It's actually one of the first blog posts that I put up when we started the ministry, or when I started the ministry last year. So let's go ahead and look at these social apps. So I have Instagram, of course. All right, so I'm opening my Instagram. I have some alerts that I need to check. So I have that all that going on, and I try to follow some good, wholesome accounts. I also have Facebook, and Facebook is great for keeping up with definitely the family and friends that I grew up with, people that I know from school, that type of thing. And I'm just always careful on there as well too, because it seems like there can be a lot of drama on Facebook sometimes. So Facebook is not something I spend a whole lot of time on, but I need it for the ministry and content creation. So I do use it. All right, another social app, TikTok. TikTok is a social app. It's similar to the Reels. I love TikTok. I've just started using it and I like it so far. And a lot of people seem to be liking my prayers. So that's really working out good. Also, I use Messenger and I use Telegram for messaging people. We may actually have a Telegram channel coming up that's going to be for prayers for her faith walk. So kind of be like a prayer wall, but I'm trying to figure it all out. So I'll give you all details as that goes forward. All right. And then I definitely also use Twitter and Pinterest. And Twitter, I'm not really on as much, but I like to tweet out when YouTube videos come up. And Pinterest is something that I want to start using a lot more because it's really something that I just have slept on. And it's probably a great way for exposure for the ministry and for all of the content that I'm creating. So I love Pinterest, and Pinterest is just awesome for ideas and stuff like that too. All right, so lastly, Christian apps. All right, so I'm going to close with this. I want to show you my Christian apps that are my go-tos. Spotify, it's not really a Christian app, but for me, I have a whole playlist and I'll show you all of my like songs, and basically all of them, it's 360 songs currently. All of them are gospel or contemporary Christian or Christian rap or Christian rock, that type of thing. And so I love Spotify for that purpose, for listening to Christian music and Christian podcasts. That's really the most that I do on there. ChristianBook Reader, I told you about that. I also like to use bible.com or by YouVersion. And what I like to do is I like to use the Bible and highlight scriptures and bookmark scriptures and things like that. It's lovely just having the Bible with you in your pocket in various versions to be able to open it up whenever you want. So I love YouVersion's Bible app. I also love the Bible plans. Right now you can see I'm going through Proverbs and I'm a little behind, but I'm catching up. But yes, I love it for those two purposes. It's really great. And then they also have really great like spiritual vitamins kind of type thing, or little devotionals every day that come with prayers and videotaped footage from different people in ministry who have a word from the Lord to share. So it's really great. And then also I would say it's Pause, but Bible Hub. Bible Hub is really great. I love it for the commentaries that are on there. I also love it for looking up the Greek and Hebrew words and their definitions. Also on a page, generally, if you look up a scripture, it will have all the different versions right there. So you can just look through the differences between the different versions that are available for that specific scripture. So I really love Bible Hub. I guess the last thing I would say is YouTube. And I use YouTube definitely for different reasons. I use YouTube for sermons. I use YouTube for watching Christian videos and sometimes listening to music. I also use YouTube for secular stuff too. It might be a tutorial for something I'm looking for, or it might be an educational piece that I need to look into, or the news or entertainment. And so I love YouTube. So I do see a lot that I need to delete from my phone because there's a lot of stuff that I'm not using that has undownloaded itself. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you some ideas for some apps you may want to put on your phone. If you have any apps that are on your phone that I don't, that you feel would be useful to the community, put it in the comments. I would love to know. I know the community would love to know if we can check out something that you're using that you feel is useful. Also, don't forget before you go, there is a freebie for the month. It's a scripture writing plan, and it's all about the character of God. So make sure you check that out. It's really useful, and I'm excited that I was able to put it together for you all. So I don't want you to miss out on it. The link is in the description below. Okay, so I really hope again that you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the different location, what you thought about the different type of content in this video. And that's basically it. So I will see you all next Friday, and I hope you have an amazing weekend. Bye.